So today in my Marvel Rivals custom character series, I will be talking about Mr. Negative and Kraven. First up, Mr. Negative is a 250 HP support whose left click is a dark bolt, basically just a damaging projectile, while his right click is a light blast, which is a healing projectile. His E is called Katana Dash and has 9-second cooldown. And basically, he dashes forwards with his katana out, damaging any enemies he hits, and also giving them a kind of anti-heal, where they take reduced healing for the next few seconds. His left shift also has a 9-second cooldown and is called Healing Pulse, and basically a pulse of white light emits from him, healing allies and cleansing them of negative effects. And then his ultimate is called Corruption, and he targets an ally, and they gain extra health and deal extra damage for the duration, along with a cool visual effect. But also they slowly drain the health of nearby enemies and allies, apart from this negative, healing them and then just damaging people near them. For our next character, it's Kraven, who would be a damaged character with 250 HP, and his passive is called Hunter and lets him see marked enemies through walls and deal extra damage to them. I'll get to how enemies can be marked later, but when an enemy is marked, they stay marked until either they are cleansed or they die. His primary fire is basically just he swings a knife in front of him, but then his right click is a 5-second cooldown ability, Spear Throw, where he throws a spear basically. So, because it's 5 seconds, you'd be able to use it fairly regularly, but it's not like you wouldn't be chucking it all over the place like Namor. Kraven's most complicated ability, other than his ultimate, is probably his E ability, Net Trap, where you place an 100 HP crossbow, which shoots a net at the first enemy who walks in front of it, and the net just traps an enemy for a few seconds, and also marks them, tying into the passive. And then after its net has been shot, the crossbow is deactivated, but not destroyed. And there's technically no limit on how many crossbows you can have up at a time. His left shift, on the other hand, is very simple, and he just drinks the healing elixir, which heals him and also gives him a temporary speed boost. Finally is his ultimate, Thrill of the Hunt, where it reactivates all crossbows across the map, so just gives them each another ammo net, kind of. But then its other effect is a pulse emits from him that can go through walls, in any terrain, and any enemies hit by it gain Reprise status, where for its duration, their abilities are locked, and they can only see a certain range, and basically, outside of the radius of its effect, they're just going to see blackness, and I think there's similar abilities in Valorant. Next episode, I'll be continuing my theme of spider villains with two people suggested by somebody on one of the other videos, and that is Green Goblin and Carnage. So, hope to see you there.